Gandhi was nestled deep in the heart of Africa, a village where time seemed to flow differently, slower, tied to the rhythm of nature and ancestral spirits. The mornings were filled with the scent of burning wood and fresh earth, the songs of birds mingling with the laughter of children playing near the river. The villagers lived simply but with deep respect for traditions, their lives guided by stories told around firelight and the wisdom of elders. Chame, a strong and gentle man, was known for his skillful hands that could carve life from wood. His wife, Naya, was young and beautiful, but from the moment she became pregnant with twins, a shadow fell over her spirit. The birth of Kemi and Tara was both a miracle and a mystery. The twins bore marks not common to any child in the village: a calabash-shaped birthmark on Kemi's back and a crescent-shaped scar on Tara's forehead. The elders whispered of ancient legends where twins carried powers that could bring blessings or curses. From the first moments, the village was divided. Some admired the children's unique beauty. Others feared the unknown. Naya felt isolated, haunted by doubts and anxiety. Chame tried to be her anchor, telling her, "Our daughters are chosen. We must believe in their strength." Just days after the birth of the twins, an unusual silence enveloped the village of Nande. The usual morning chatter and the laughter of children were replaced by hushed whispers and concerned glances. During the night, Naya had slipped away without a sound, taking only a small bundle containing a few personal belongings. Her wooden door swung open and closed with the wind, marking the emptiness she left behind. Naya's heart was overwhelmed by fear and dread from the moment she laid eyes on her daughter's strange birthmarks, a calabash shape and a crescent scar. Her mind filled with superstition and terror. In the village, these marks were not merely birth anomalies. They were believed to be omens, signs that foretold rejection, misfortune, or even curses. She imagined the harsh stares of neighbors, the whispered accusations, and the possibility that her children might be shunned or worse. The pressure crushed her spirit. In the depths of her despair, she wrote a trembling letter, her hands shaking with regret and sorrow. She begged for forgiveness, confessing the unbearable weight of her fear. "I leave to protect us all. Forgive me," she wrote, hoping that someday someone would understand the pain behind her departure. When dawn came, Chame found the letter on the table. His hands trembled as he read it, his world fracturing in silence. Yet, beneath the devastation, a fierce resolve grew inside him. He vowed to never abandon his daughters, no matter the hardship. Alone, he embraced the role of both mother and father. He taught Kemi and Tara the art of carving wood, patiently guiding their hands to feel the grain and transform it into stories. More importantly, every night under the starlit sky, he shared ancient legends, tales of resilience, spirits, and love that transcends pain. Their stories became their armor, a source of faith and strength in the absence of their mother. 12 years passed like the steady flow of the river, filled with quiet hope and unwavering love. Kemi and Tara, now inseparable and curious, often wondered about the mysteries their father spoke of. One afternoon, lured by faint whispers that seemed to ride the wind itself, the twins ventured beyond the borders of the village into the forbidden forest of Nande. The forest was thick with ancient trees, shadows dancing beneath their boughs. As they approached the majestic fig tree, its roots twisting like the veins of the earth and its branches, heavy with fruit. They felt an invisible energy vibrating around them. Beneath the tree, a golden figure shimmered, radiant and ethereal. It was Ayande, the guardian spirit of abandoned children. His form flickered like sunlight on water, eyes deep and timeless, filled with both compassion and power. Without a single word, he reached out to their minds, revealing truths that transcended speech. He told them they were not cursed, but chosen, destined to transform their pain into radiant strength. He spoke of forgiveness, growth, and the light that comes from embracing one's destiny. That night and many after, their dreams were filled with haunting visions. A woman weeping on a dusty road, vast cities glowing with promise, and ancient voices calling them forward. This awakening marked a turning point. No longer just children, Kemi and Tara stood at the threshold of a mysterious and powerful journey between the worlds of the seen and unseen. At 18, Chame's once robust body weakened, shadows of illness dimming his bright spirit. On his deathbed, he cradled the unfinished sculpture he had been crafting for years, a poignant image of two women holding a calabash overflowing with stars. It was his legacy, a symbol of hope and the strength of lineage. With his last breath, he whispered to his daughters, "Never forget where you come from. Your roots will be your greatest strength." The village mourned the loss of a beloved father, an artisan, tears flowing like the river that ran past their homes. But for Kemi and Tara, grief was intertwined with determination. They knew it was time to leave Nande behind and seek their future in Lagos, a sprawling metropolis where dreams clashed with harsh realities. In the bustling city, the twins faced many struggles. The overwhelming noise, the crowded streets, and the loneliness of anonymity. Starting with a humble stall, they sold natural cosmetics, crafted from their father's traditional recipes, infused with the wisdom of their ancestors. Slowly, their brand Red Moon blossomed, a symbol of authenticity and the power of women rooted in heritage, yet reaching for modern horizons. Their products and message resonated deeply, and their small business grew into a thriving enterprise, inspiring countless young women along the way. At the pinnacle of their success, Kemi and Tara founded a center in Ibadan dedicated to empowering disadvantaged girls, offering hope and education to those forgotten by society. One evening, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold and red, a frail, weary woman collapsed at the center's doorstep. It was Naya, their mother, ravaged by time, regret, and hardship. Her body was frail, but her eyes carried the heavy weight of sorrow and longing. The shock of seeing their mother again was overwhelming. Pain and anger flickered within the twins, but beneath it all lay a deep well of compassion and understanding. They chose forgiveness, breaking the invisible chains that had bound their hearts for years. In a tender embrace, they told her, "Love is not measured by presence alone, but by the courage to heal and rebuild together." With that gesture, they began the delicate process of mending their fractured family. Imperfect but hopeful, ready to face the future united. Returning to Nande, the twins were greeted by Maje, the wise and gentle high priestess, waiting beside the sacred fig tree. Together, Kemi and Tara planted a young sapling beside the ancient tree, a living emblem of renewal, unity, and the bridge between tradition and tomorrow. Under the glow of the red moon, the village gathered, drums beating in time with the heartbeat of their shared history. Their story became a legend, a testament to the power of faith, forgiveness, and the enduring love that sustains us all. It reminded everyone that from the deepest wounds, the brightest light can emerge, a light born of resilience, hope, and the unbreakable bonds of family.